Oh, Gilt!
How you doing?
How's it going? Good, good. How about you, man?
Not bad. Good to have you back in Boston.
Yeah, good to see you.
Thanks for coming by today.
No problem. Good to be here.
So, for everyone who doesn't know, this is Brayden Jaw. Jawsy plays in the KHL in Shanghai for the Red Stars. We played together in college. Jawsy actually has a pretty unique story. He worked for a year between college and playing again, so I figured we could dive in. Have you tell us a little bit about your experience playing again, what that transition's been like, and then give you a sweet tour of the office.
Sounds good.
So you took a year off after you graduated before you started playing again. I know you were working here in Boston, but I guess tell me a little bit about like what that experience was like and what kind of drove you to make a return to the game.
I think it really came down to just opportunity. When I finished college, I was fully ready to retire and not play hockey again, but this opportunity came to play in the KHL, which is, top 3 league in the world. So it was something that I've always dreamed of and something that gave me the opportunity to play in China, which is, where my heritage comes from. So it was just a really unique experience that I couldn't pass up.
Yeah, you'd kind of be foolish too. Like, and when did you kind of decide that you were going to make a push for it?
Yeah, so the team kind of called me around April-ish.
Yeah.
They told me about
they just finished their first season, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think they're trying to really build a program around Chinese hockey players overseas.
That's awesome.
So they called me. They told me about the program. They said that if you're interested to play, like maybe start skating, trying to get back into shape. So I was still working at the time. I'm still fully employed by a loan advisor. So I'd get up in the morning, train when I could, skate when I could. So it was a pretty hectic spring to say when I was working 10-hour shifts. So I had to get ready fast. Like I had to get in shape fast. I hadn't skated at all the whole year. So it was like it's pretty tough, but I enjoyed getting back on the ice. It was fun. I loved it last year. I had a lot of fun.
That's great.
I had a great group of guys. A lot of Canadian guys actually on the team.
Really?
So there's no language barrier.
That's awesome.
It was really easy to get along with a lot of people. So it was a good first year pro.
Was it a good mix of college, major, junior guys, or is it mainly college, mainly major, junior, or what's the breakdown?
I would say it was mostly major, junior guys who went through the farm systems in North America.
Yeah.
Actually, a lot of them played in NHL for at least a few years.
Got some experience.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it.
And then there were a few Russian big name guys too.
Yeah.
So we had a good team last year. Just results didn't show for it.
Like, what is hockey culture like in China?
Right now, it's pretty non-existent.
Yeah.
Well, at least in Shanghai, it was.
Yeah.
I've heard in Beijing is a lot bigger.
Yeah.
Just because I think the climate there, people tend to play hockey more there versus Shanghai. It's more kind of a fashion city. I think that with more marketing towards hockey, I think hockey can get really big in China.
You played against big names in college, but you probably never thought you'd be back on that stage. Were there any times where you're just like, wow, I'm playing against, X, Y, Z? Yeah.
Well, I think every team is starstruck whenever they play against this team.
Yeah.
It's SKA St. Petersburg,
okay,
which is where Ida Kovalchuk and Datsyuk played last year.
Casual.
Obviously, Ida Kovalchuk's gone to LA now, but it's pretty neat playing against him. He actually got a hat trick against us in our first game. So, but he's a pretty good player.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, his credentials speak for themselves. And then the Magic Man, Datsyuk, he was honestly. I mean, I don't think he was as showy when he played against us because they're beating us so bad already.
Yeah.
So.
Felt bad for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I think those two players playing against them was pretty neat.
What's like your travel like? Like, is it, it's pretty intensive. Obviously, you're in China, majority of the league's not. What's a typical week like schedule for you? Where are you guys traveling to? And it's probably what were the coolest places you ended up going to play hockey this year?
Yeah. Our travel schedule's like, so we play 2 weeks at home and 2 weeks on the road. So every 2 weeks we're pretty much gone from our city.
So you're spoiled.
Yeah, our owners treat us well.
Yeah.
We fly charter everywhere, so it's pretty nice. We get our own seats. We get our own we get our whole row to ourselves. So
sounds like busing to and from Cornell is pretty similar then.
Yeah, pretty similar. No, but not your typical airlines. Like it's called Ural Airlines where we fly.
Okay.
So it's a Russian airline. Pretty standard. We 15-hour flights from Shanghai to Moscow most of the time.
That's long.
And then usually from Moscow we transfer or we go to other smaller cities. But yeah, so we usually have like a full travel day and we have maybe a day or two to rest.
Yeah.
And then we play our game. So we usually get a couple practice in, adjust the time zones.
What was like the craziest rink you guys played in? Like who was the nicest barn or like the wildest fans there?
honestly, like all the Russian cities we played in, they had really good fans. Like really good. I wouldn't say there was one that stood out.
Yeah.
Obviously, some have nicer arenas, but
Yeah.
doesn't necessarily mean they have better fans.
Yeah.
So you know, that's really hard to say. I think
Yeah.
all the Russian cities, like Russians are really big on their hockey too. So
Yeah.
it's pretty good atmosphere everywhere we went. All right, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, likewise. Let me know what you're up to.
Yeah, I'll see you soon.
All right,
man.
brother.
Sounds good.
Thanks for coming.
See you later.
Datsy.
Yeah.